What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. In this video, I've got some airdrop updates for you. So let's get into it. Before we do, just remember nothing I say is financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Everything that I will show you today is linked down below, including my paid services. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing, and we had a massive airdrop, was the prompt airdrop from Wayfinder. So basically, if you had cached some Prime, you have to go to the cache website. Once you do that, at the top of the screen, when you click claim prompt, you will be brought to this page. Now, if you had sort of used both networks, Ethereum and Base, you'll have to switch the network to Base at the top. And that, once you switch that, sorry, let me just zoom out. Once you switch that to Base, you will see your allocation. Now, I've already claimed, so there's nothing here, but definitely good to know. The second was if you were a Kaito emerging yapper. So if you had, I believe, at least 100 yaps, if you had less than 1,000 smart followers, you qualified here. You go to the reward station, and then once you're there, you scroll to the bottom, you click check details. If you haven't claimed, it will take you to a sort of screen that looks a bit like this. So I was fortunate enough to get 4,361 tokens. I sold it for about $1,100. Since then, of course, the price has gone up, but hey, you never know, so I still don't regret it. Some people, unfortunately, when they went to claim, they had an issue because of the way the contract was built. Basically, it allowed an MEV bot to front run and extract their claim. So basically, it signaled to start the claiming process, but it routed the tokens to the exploiter's wallet. Thankfully, Token Table, Kaito, and AI Wayfinder came together, and in less than 24 hours, they basically put together another claim to compensate those who lost their tokens, and they even went further above and beyond with a compensation linked to give you additional dollars for sort of the time that you missed out on that claim. So, like I said, I'm going to include all the links. Definitely check it out. Just check it out even if you didn't think you did it, because you never know. Also, if you did the social missions and you went in here and you sort of deposited like $10 in the wallet mission and all of that, well, what you will see as well is the ability to claim some prompt here. Once again, if you've claimed it, it will be too late to see this again, but go in here and check that out. It gets claimed directly to your Wayfinder wallet. You have to go to the transaction agent, at least in my experience. You type the / command, it gives you the swap option, and then all you have to do is use a prompt like this, which is basically you put swap, the amount, prompt, which is a token name, and then where I'm going USDC. And then, of course, I went and withdrew all of my assets after the fact. Obviously, if you have any questions, please post down below. Moving from that, we have an update on Eclipse. So I'm just sort of showing you the tweet from Prater. He's been covering a lot of what's been going on with the AMAs, which is very much appreciated. Here is the latest alpha. So today, the turbo tap will be sunsetted with the snapshot being taken, and the checker for the Eclipse allocation will be later this month. Just as an FYI, the snapshot for your ASC, your after school club NFTs, they have not been taken, and if you have them listed, you will not be credited. So make sure if they're listed on Scope that you delist them. There's some other information, I'm not going to go through all that, but obviously a great update here. Another update for you guys is on Arcadia Finance. If you were farming this DeFi platform, which is on Base, well, they announced their airdrop, and you can definitely go check to see how you did. I didn't farm it, but you just go in here and put in your wallet address to see if you qualified. Now, there's some more details here, including the tokenomics, with 50% going to the community, 20% of which being this airdrop. So that's pretty cool. That being said, like obviously you can't do everything, so don't feel down if you missed a couple of airdrops here and there. You literally can't farm everything. As long as you're getting those wins, that's the most important thing. The next update is on Orbiter Finance. So you know how they had their first unlock? Well, their second unlock has happened for their community airdrop. You can go and claim your OBT at the airdrop website. So you go in here for round 2. You have until April 13th, which is 2 days away. So do that very soon. Another update for you guys is on Layer 3. Their airdrop is live. This is something that I have really moved away from since Season 1. And let me tell you something, like, it literally feels like it's just not worth doing it. Cappy basically said, here, you got $40. I didn't qualify because I didn't really put in the effort. But hey, go in here and check out how you did. You can definitely see how others did. Most people are commenting that they're very disappointed. They spent $645 to mint cubes, and they got $324 that's locked for a year, aka Layer 3 scam, of course. Now, speaking of Layer 3, there's another Layer token, which is Soul Layer. So remember, guys, this vests every 2 days, and the price has surprisingly been going up. You can see here that I've literally been selling every 2 days, and today I got like $50, which is nice. Make sure you go in here and claim that airdrop. Don't forget, because typically these prices don't hold, especially sort of the market conditions that we're in. And finally, Hyper Airdrop. As a reminder, you only have a couple more days left to register your wallets, April 14th. But more importantly, they put an announcement talking about the future of the Hyper Lane farming program, which is they are basically going to reward you for continuing to use the protocol, much like Layer 0 did. And basically, 25.5% of the hyper supply was allocated to expansion rewards, 6.25 for the token generation event drop, and then they're going to basically do it every 3 months, splitting that 19.25% over 4 years for every single quarter. So that's pretty cool. Now you can already see here in the pre-market, there are some people sort of trying to buy and sell some hyper token. Some lucky person was able to sell them for 72 cents, but it looks like there's a big split between those who are selling and those who are buying, 51 cents and 22 cents, which is pretty much around the 30-cent mark that I think that we were going to list for. So hope you enjoyed this video. As always, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.